seems to look exactly like Las Vegas, Nevada, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like Las Vegas to you? But we're in Osoyoos, BC, Canada, and here we're shooting a lot of our exterior desert sets.
What we're going to do is we're going to set the camera up on a long lens.
Morning.
Based on that long lens, we'll determine how far away you need to be to do your turn. That works for the lens.
Coming this way.
Coming this way.
Yeah.
We just want to be right down here, right? And we can look up, we can see sky.
Yes.
We can see this cut of mountain here.
Okay.
And they're just going to come, it's just going to be locked off, and they're just going to come barreling past us. So we'll see a little bit of sail away.
Okay.
But mostly framed this angle here. So I don't want to see down this road this way, right? I just want to see this side.
As you can see, also I'm dressed up like Colonel Shepard on Earth. We have an old Camaro here. We've got another one right there. The car, I believe it was a 1981 Camaro of some sort. I think I used to have one. I've just had the tires pumped up from our transport department because I have to lock up the emergency brake and perform a 180-degree slide. First thing that happened when I arrived on set that morning, the transpo coordinator ran up to me and said, "Are you driving the car today?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm driving the car." "Don't be too hard on the brakes because the cable might snap." And I went, "You know, like, this is all about me hitting the brake." Before you go into the turn, I tap on the emergency brake. It locks the back tires up, so we start to drag the back tires into a slide, and they screech. And as I'm doing that, right after I do that, I crank the wheel, and the back end spins around, and you end up, hopefully I'll end up in the other lane, going the opposite direction, and tromp on the gas again, and take off. But you have to be very aware of your proximity and how wide the road is, etc., etc.
And you just opened the garage, and it's full, right, like it's just completely packed. Right in the basement, because he was working on something in the basement. Even the basement, he hasn't got a pump. Right?
Come ahead, James, come ahead.
Yeah, after the first 180 this morning went really well, but when I got back over the rise, I got out a shot, they called cut. I went to turn the car around and it died on me. I'm like, oh geez. I start to try and turn the car on, it goes woo 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 woo. The battery starts to die, so of course I turn the key back, turn it off, woo woo woo. It keeps going, the starter's stuck. So they've been working on it for the last hour or whatever, and they've got it back up running. But it's not ratcheting at all, is it, right?
That's what it's not going to. I told you, I've got it rigged open.
No, yeah, that's cool.
Just by pulling the rod out and bending it down. Just rigged it open.
Sweet.
Real quick, down and dirty. I've done it a million times.
Yeah, I usually tape it or something. That's good. So that light's going to remain on, I'm assuming,
Unless
right?
you want to stick your foot underneath the brake pedal, the emergency brake, and push it up.
Ha ha ha!
How's it feel?
Brakes feel a little spongy, to tell you the truth. I don't know what I'm going to get out of this thing, but we'll see what happens. Got the car started again. We did another take, and in the middle of the take, the bolts holding the driver's seat down came off, and my seat flipped backwards. I ended up in the back seat of the car, still spinning the car around. It stopped spinning almost. So I had to pull myself back up and get back on the gas to keep the wheels spinning and the tires smoking. And yeah, so there were several challenges to do with that particular car, and we overcame all of them. And luckily, and apparently it turned out really well.
Stargate Atlantis with all new episodes. Watch in real time, Fridays at 9, 8 Central on Sci-Fi.